Hey there viewers, and today is day 8 and it is Biz Tech, and it's a startup which makes it easier for businesses to adopt and use technology, and they offer solutions such as computer vision, speech recognition, natural language processing and machine learning, all that good stuff. And my name is Roy, I'm a web designer, and if you like the video, if you like the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get into the video. So I really struggled with this one, mainly because I couldn't find a suitable image to represent technology, which is strange because there's loads of images on technology, but I was really trying to just find something or bunch of images that represent the services or the tech that they can learn, which is it doesn't seem to be easy to find. So I was doing a bunch of searches on Unsplash, so I reverted to my backup plan, which is to use people, because most of the startups or everything businesses is all aimed for people, right? We're solving problems for people at the end of the day. So I decided to go with people, and here I'm just laying out the foundations. As you can see there, I'm actually using a design system. If you're interested to know how to make one, let me know in the comments. It's very easy. You just have to create components. Because we're doing this every day, it makes sense to have a system so you can make it quicker. And again, I'm just copying the text from the brief, from the idea, and trying to use typography again. And you might have heard of the 1, 2, 3 read, which copywriters might be familiar with, which means you have the heading, which is number 1, the biggest, and then the subheading, if there is one, and then number 3, which is the CTA or the third text. So here I've only got really one main heading. And another thing that I did is I decided to use a different font, a monospace font, which coders will be familiar with. I thought this represents the design well and is different, so I kept the buttons black as well, just to keep it simple. So again, here I highly recommend using remove BG. If you search for it on Google, and it will remove the background of images, and you'll just have the person, and that's very useful. You'll get the low res version, but I'm always using this. And here I'm just putting in the people. I'm trying to make it a bit more different so that I'll have the circles in different sizes, and having the different sections in the below each person, and then just trying to play with layout now, so not just typically having it perfectly centered underneath. And the nice thing about shapes, circles, you can just play around. And again, here I'm just putting in the third text what our customers are using. And again, I introduce color into the avatars, which is the nice thing when you remove the background, just to give a bit of color, dynamic color to the page, and to contrast with the main CTA as well. And here again, I'm just playing with the layout. I put in a really big background circle with a dash border just to connect everything, so it feels like it's like a community, or essentially it's a business with staff. I'm just browsing around on icons8.com, which is another good resource, just to see if there's any icons that could represent those 4, but I kind of knew I was going to struggle. I think I've looked for some of these icons before, and I just couldn't find anything. So I'm just adding like speech bubbles, but just representing the circle, and then from there I'm just placing the text on top, and I'm trying to place them in certain ways so that, you know, it feels like it's overlapping, so it kind of adds depth to the page again, which is what I love to do. And I believe here, this is probably when I change the font, or maybe not. And possibly I might also be adding a very slight shadow, drop shadow to the main CTA of Get Started, just to make it pop a bit. And I know some designers love that or hate it. So yeah, I think at the end I put in monospace font, and from there I felt, yeah, okay, quite happy with this. I was experimenting with a white button and you can see the shadow. That's quite nice, but I thought, okay, no, we need contrast on the main CTA, and hopefully the user's eye will be drawn to that. Every page you design should have one main goal, and it should stand out like a sore thumb. You make it really obvious, hopefully. I've probably put too many people in there. Maybe 3 would be enough. So there you go. That is day 8 Biz Tech. So I hope you enjoyed it. And again, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a good morning, afternoon, evening. And I'll see you again